What's up? What's up? What is going on? What's happening, everybody? Welcome in Friday morning, August 25th. Lot to get to. Welcome, everybody. And we made it through another week in cryptocurrency. Just wanted to pop on here this morning. Lot of things going on. A lot of things to talk about, whether it's what's going on with Pepe. We've got things happening with the Shiba Inu ecosystem, Shibarium back up and running, Bone running hard, Leash running hard yesterday as well within the ecosystem. A lot of things happening with XRP as well. Some very interesting things happening with XRP. I've got a couple sleepers too that I'm watching right now in the top 100. You've heard me talk about them before, but I wanted to kind of bring those back up. So if I forget, remind me of that somewhere in the stream, because a lot of times I get lost in the sauce, right? I get lost in the sauce and I'm talking about Pepe, I'm talking about Shib, and next thing you know, 2 hours goes by and I get out of here. But I've got some sleepers that I'm looking at in the top 100. So make sure you remind me of that later, because again, I need, Post-it notes all over the place. Make sure I know exactly what's going on. But welcome in. Appreciate you guys so much. Nick Hill's in the house. Good morning to you, man. Good morning. Happy Friday out there. I've got my coffee here. Hold on. I'm actually supporting the big dogs today. I usually go, I told you guys, what was it, yesterday? I usually go with the local brands, but today I'm supporting the big dogs over at DD, Dunkin' Donuts. So a little iced coffee. I've been on an iced coffee kick. I guess it's a summertime thing, right? Antoine's in the house. What's up, man? Antoine Albright in the house. How we doing? Lonnie, what's going on? Good morning. First, since it wasn't called, what's up, Lon? How we doing, man? And we're going to talk about Pepe. I don't know if it's a full-on rug or maybe it's a slow rug. I don't know what's going on, man. Listen, we're going to dive into all of that, though, guys. The thing with Pepe is, I told you guys this, and I think I mentioned it in my video that's already out here this morning. I was late to Pepe. I was super late to Pepe. I got in, and I normally don't do this. Like, when I miss the boat, usually I miss the boat, and I just let it fly by or let it swim by, whatever, right? For some reason, this thing just felt different in terms of the pump it could have, right? Like, I didn't know, like, if it had staying power. And I've been on record saying that, hey, if the volume stays up, this thing has staying power. Now, you get new information, you get new evidence, you get things that come out that came out yesterday. You can change your mind, right? I mean, it's like you have an opinion until that opinion changes, right? It's never like a fixed opinion. It's never done, never set in stone. But all right, going back a little bit to Pepe, full disclosure, so you guys know kind of where I stand. I don't hold any Pepe right now at all, okay? Because I think this is important to kind of set the stage as we talk about it, like where I stand. Do I have any stake in the game here? I don't have any stake in the game right now with Pepe. I've been covering it simply because a lot of people talk about it. People want to know about it. And, of course, it was the hottest meme coin this year, right? There's no doubt. It was the hottest meme coin out this year by a landslide, right? So with that being said, I 10x my money getting in at $100 million market cap. I was still able to, I think it was actually an 11.5x or something. If you remember, it went to a $1.7 billion market cap. Went to a $1.7 billion market cap in a absolute shit market. That's nuts. Where did that money come from? Well, it's interesting because NFTs have been in the shitter for a while. A lot of that money, I think, came in through NFTs. A lot of NFT money has come into meme coins in 2023 and into crypto in general. But I think a lot of it came into Pepe, right? It kind of fits the bill when you think about it, too. When I first realized Pepe and what it was, there was a ton of people in the NFT space talking about it. It was interesting. But nonetheless, I got in at a $100 million market cap, got out at about a $1.1 billion market cap, somewhere in there, and got all the way out. And I was done. I was happy as hell with that. An 11x in the middle of a bear market? Sign me up. Sign me up. So, have not owned it since then, but a lot of people still do, and I think it's a topic of discussion. So we're going to get into it and talk about what exactly happened. Lee Mills is in the house. Guys, make sure you're hammering that like button on the way in. I know you guys are maybe getting ready to start the work week, or end the work week, rather, start the work day, and put a cap on this week. What are you guys getting into this weekend? Anything crazy? Good morning, man. Devin, how we doing? Jeffrey, good morning. Happy Friday. What's going on? A rug pull meme coin that's acting like a rug pull. It's really surprising. Yeah, man. Slurp that coffee, Zach. The people love it. Yeah, I know, right? Bone going up. Brian, yeah, we're going to talk about Bone for sure. Yeah, Pepe's a rug pull. Listen, I don't know. Is it a slow rug? Is it? I don't know. I mean, there's still some time here to recoup. And I'm guessing, from what I heard, the Pepe team has addressed some of the transfers about that 16 trillion Pepe tokens, which is about $15 million worth. They have addressed it. This money went to four centralized exchanges. Let me pull it up over on TradingView because there was also a good article over there. So let me pull this up. Give me a second here. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? People are fired up. I love it. Good morning. Here we go. All right, so here it is. This is the article that I covered in the video as well. So if you saw this already, bear with me because people just popping on here this morning. I want to get everybody up to speed in terms of what's going on. So let's see. Weird Pepe transfers spook crypto investors and prompt meme coins 15% plunge. By the way, we're down a little bit more than that now. We are on the daily down about 18%. Okay. Down to that 8855. So millions of dollars worth of Pepe flooded crypto exchanges. Over 16 trillion tokens flowed out of the Pepe multi-sig wallet midday Thursday on its way to addresses associated with Binance, OKX, and Bybit. That action came shortly after on-chain sleuths, love that word, noted troubling changes to the oversight of how the vault-like wallet handles transactions. So in layman's terms, here's what happened. Instead of requiring 5 of 8 wallets to sign off on a transaction like you're supposed to, majority rules here, it had changed it to only 2 out of the 8, requiring only 2 out of the 8 to sign off on transactions. That's a big problem. That's an unusual action. And this is the first time we've had this through the Pepe project. And why is this so important? Well, the multi-sig is where much of the token supply lies. And they've never sent out any Pepe from it. So people saw this, word got out, people freaked out for good reason, and you're seeing a little bit of a sell-off. Now, the big stories now is this a full-on rug? Is it a slow rug? What's going on, right? Somebody's going skydiving this weekend? That's nuts. Zach Pump Shib, hey, man, I don't know if I can. I'm one guy, man. I'm not trying to, I don't think I could do that. I don't have the power to do that. Cryptomania, good morning. Crypto and football weekend. Go Irish. There we go. Yeah, college football start? I think it does, right? I know we're right on the heels. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah. Yeah, it does start this weekend, doesn't it? It's time for meme shitcoins to disappear and let the big dog utility coins run. So tired of these meme coins. Listen, Ahmed, I mean, I hear you, but I think it's really important we just kind of talk about meme coins for what they are. I think the biggest problem is when we say like meme coins are like these long-term holds and they're going to change the world. Meme coins are a great opportunity to make some money and get out of there, take your profits and put it into some real projects. In the unlikely event, very unlikely event that a meme coin stays around forever, which, by the way, I thought Pepe had a chance, and it still could. I'm not going to fully rule it out yet. But in the unlikely event that a meme coin lasts, like Dogecoin, like Shiba Inu, they eventually have to make the transition from just being a joke, doing nothing, to doing something. That's where SHIB is now, right? I mean, SHIB just was a huge sponsor, the sponsor of an Ethereum event, which is massive. We know about the Ethereum whales holding more SHIB than anything else. But even all of that wasn't enough. Now they're finally building out true utility through Shibarium, the L2, through the metaverse, through gaming, and then their whole idea of a decentralized economy, which came out recently and is, continuing to be explained in terms of what they want to do in AI with their partner Bad Idea AI, also NFAI. A lot of these Shibarium-based projects are going to be working on AI tools and resources, self-sovereign identity, SSI, basically giving the power back to the people when it comes to your data and privacy, something that has been lost in this world. We give up our data and privacy all the time, and people monetize it We don't get any of that shit. Nothing. Not a dime. It would be nice if we could. Imagine if you could monetize your health data, for example, right? That could be nice. And so that's kind of the thing with meme coins. You just got to know what they are. I mean, call them what they are and be realistic about it, right? And that's why, when I invested at $100 million market cap at Pepe, it was late, so I didn't invest a ton, right? So this is my thinking through this. I didn't invest a ton, and I knew I wanted to get out sooner rather than later. It was just crazy because the thing exploded from 100 million to like $1 billion very quickly at 10x there, right? Meme coins will never go away, Londart says, and unfortunately, projects that have amazing utilities often get overlooked. You're 100% right. But why do they get overlooked? Let's talk about that. And I actually talked about this recently with my friend Tom, who I met out at the Ethereum conference. This is why how Shiba Inu did it was interesting. Great projects with great utility often get overlooked because they don't have a community. They don't have eyeballs. Nobody cares. You could build something fantastic, but if nobody knows about it, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to change the world. So a lot of people, including myself, look at SHIB and what they did. They kind of reverse engineered the process. Let's build this really super, super, super strong community and actually have the people tell us what they want, and let's go solve problems in the space. It's an interesting way to go about it. There's a lot of great projects out there with not a very strong community. I mean, I'll give you one right off the top of my head, and I'm an investor in it. I'm an investor in Polygon. I love Polygon Matic. Huge in Polygon Matic. But in terms of its community, kind of whack. And that could change. I mean, listen, I'm an investor. I think Matic's going to be huge. I think it's a game changer. I think it's done more to bridge the gap from Web 2 to Web 3 than anything else. The community, though, pretty whack. Like, especially versus Cardano. Cardano, strong-ass community, right? Strong-ass community, and they're still slowly building, right? They don't get shit done very fast, but they have a path forward. And I got the chance to watch Charles Hoskinson live. He's just good. He's just as good live as he is on his rants on his YouTube channel. The dude's brilliant. He's captivating. He had the entire audience's attention the entire time. He was the best speaker there by far. And I know that doesn't, prove everything, but they are working. They have a strong community. XRP, huge, strong community. Shiba Inu, huge, strong community. But like Matic, for example, I love it. Community's kind of whack, right? And so it's interesting because meme coins usually do get this strong community. Like, so if you can actually make the transition from meme coin to real thing, man, you got something. Look at SHIB, look at Doge. So let's see here. Do you have any ideas of why SHIB is going down like this? It's a market thing, man. So the Jerry's Journey, what's up, man? It's a market thing. I mean, we'll take a look at the overall crypto market here real quick, guys. What are we doing? We're sitting at 1.05 trillion. Guess what? We've been there for a while. Nothing's brewing. Nothing's changed. It's pretty boring. I mean, and Ethereum's been down. It's pretty flat now. I mean, it's crazy. Now Bitcoin's been basically flat for a week again, right? So there's just nothing brewing in the market. And we're in this weird time where I think a lot of people are afraid to invest. They're just playing the waiting game. They don't know if the bottom's still going to fall out, right? A lot of people are tied up with their funds anyway, already in crypto. They don't want to buy more. A lot of people are fed up with the market. They're completely out. So, yeah, man, it's frustrating right now, but that is why SHIB is down. It's just following the market-wide trends right now. So I'm looking at SHIB here at the 813. We've been hovering here for a while. We had a little bit of a pop there back up to the 8.5, nothing too crazy. And in the last month, we did obviously get up and break that zero just briefly. It didn't last, right? But it's only a matter of time until we get back in the full swing of things. And we need the entire altcoin space to get there in order for SHIB to really go on a massive run. Zach, you the man. Thanks, brother, for all you do. Vito, appreciate you, man. Thanks for popping in, man. Great projects. Then I'm going to mention Mina Protocol. Yeah, Tori, I know you love Mina. Mina's another great project. Do they have a super strong community? Not yet, right? True, good morning. May you all be blessed today. Yeah, right back at you, True. Right back at you. Why is the Pepe website down? I didn't even realize it was. Somebody was telling me Bone's going to pass Pepe. How about that? Wouldn't that be crazy? Pepe's ranked number 89. Bone's ranked number 94. So let's talk about Bone. Because if there's one bright spot right now this week, it's Bone. Leading the way in the top 100. The top crypto in gains. And they are getting dangerously close to passing up Pepe, which is crazy. So Bone has been crushing it for sure, filling in that gap. We did have that little bit of a sell-off all the way down to $1.14. That would have been a nice buy the dip opportunity, no doubt about it. If we go over to the charts, let me pull this back over. Let me pull up Bone here. Just some really nice steady gains here, guys. Really nice steady gains. I mentioned yesterday, made some moves on Bone. Basically, when my algorithm flashed momentum up here 2 days ago. This is the 1 hour chart, by the way. So we flashed momentum up on this candle at about $1.22 and got out yesterday at about $1.41. Still have my long-term bag. This was just a separate move. But you could see here, right when this flashed at the candle close, and we got the candle close here, about a 15% move made yesterday using XT Algo. Just basically followed momentum up and got out at a possible retracement down. We haven't really calmed down, but that's fine. I'll take a 15% move there on the momentum up. Quick plug. I'm not plugging anybody else's stuff. This is my indicator, guys. If you're interested, check it out. Link down below. Got some great feedback yesterday. Made a nice Bone trade and leash trade. So if you're interested, there's a discount code right now in the description. It is at a supreme discount from now until the end of the month. 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, no problem. Full refund. But I think you're going to love it. I'm getting some great feedback already. So, yeah, we made some money on Bone yesterday. Made some money on leash. That was cool. Let's keep your eye on Brics. Yeah, I know. Did you see what happened with Grape yesterday? Yeah, on Bitmart. Here it is, man. Grape exploded. It's up over $230. Loving that. I know a lot of people got in using my link at $46. That's still available. Grape's a new layer 1 blockchain, guys. If you're looking to check something out. Now, when you do purchase through my link, which is down below in the description as well, underneath the XT Algo stuff, if you do purchase, you're going to have to hold for 120 days. But so far, so good. A lot of people got in a month ago, so now they only got 90 days left and got in at $46. Some of them even got in at $25, and we're sitting at a $230 Grape price right now. Do your own due diligence. I got the links down there. Check it out. Give it a look. But GRP is the token. If you do decide to buy using my link, you're going to get a 50% bonus in GGT token. So let's say you put $100 into GRP, you're going to get $50 back in their governance token on top of it. And of course, you're getting it at a major discount. So yeah, I did see GRP yesterday, but yeah, we're watching this Bone chart right now. This is what's hot right now. Bone for sure, and leash. Yeah, we are keeping our eye on Brics as well. We're going to get back to that. What do you think about the Fed meeting today? The Fed's meeting today? I didn't even know. Wait, are they really? It's not an actual Fed meeting, right? I don't think so. Let me guess. Follow the smart money, but don't follow when they leave the project. Yeah, DJ, I know, right? You're right, bro. I mean, here's the thing. It's crazy. We always do say follow the smart money. Follow the smart money, just not this guy. Because I don't know if you guys heard about this. So a whale sold all of their Bone and SHIB, then bought 1.07 trillion Pepe, worth 1.28 million. He's got to be sick today. He's got to be sick. The whale sold all of his Bone. Now, I will say this. He probably made a pretty penny on his Bone. I don't know his average cost. I'd have to dig into the Etherscan here and check it out. Excuse me. But he sold his bone at $1.47. He sold all of his SHIB too, worth $1.32 million. Put it all into Pepe. Now, I did the math here too because somebody was coming at me, or I did the quick and easy math. Not really, it's not like 100% accurate here, but somebody says, I think this is a super bold move and one that could be very rewarding. After the dump comes the pump. Lots of people can't see this, but time will tell. Plus, buying SHIB and bone back is as simple as 2 transactions. Basically saying that this was potentially a good move. And who knows? Maybe it turns out to be a good move. We'll see. But just to give you an idea, on that day that whale, that former SHIB whale made that transaction, the price of Pepe was still at the 5.010 level. Okay. And now, of course, we're back down to the, 8.8? Yeah. We're back down to the 8.8 level. So that's popping up a little bit, though, 8.9. I mean, we'll see, right? We'll see. I mean, maybe this thing will come back. What do you guys think? Drop your thoughts down below. I did see this as well. Somebody was posting. Let's see. Is this a Telegram? Oh, no, this is Etherscan. What do they say here? Pepe teams addressed transfers about their 16 trillion Pepe tokens, about $15 million worth to 4 centralized exchanges. Affected by this, the price of Pepe fell by 15%. In addition, the Pepe multi-sig wallet changed from 5/8 to only 2/8. 6.9% Pepe, 29 trillion of the team wallet. A total of 18 trillion has been transferred to centralized exchanges. And I don't know if they've actually hit this head on. Have they addressed this issue? I don't think so. Still showing 138,000 holders. It is coming down a little bit here today, which isn't shocking. People getting spooked out of there. Makes sense. I mean, but has Pepe's team addressed this? Have they addressed this on their socials? I don't think so. Let's see. Nope, they haven't tweeted since August 11th. They haven't tweeted since August 11th. Gary, what's up, man? Can you guys hear that music in the background? I'm curious if it's too soft, too loud. Just want to make sure. Let me know in the chat. Zach, what price do you think is SHIB's new all-time high? Well, I mean, we know where we need to get to, right? We need to get to that 8.8, which is about, 10x away. We can get into grape at $46 still. Yes, using my link at $46. Now, listen, there are no guarantees where the price will be, but so far, so good. The price has held up nicely. It's trading on Bitmart right now at a 232. They are actively looking at new centralized exchanges as well. This is the only centralized exchange they're on right now. GRP, give it a look. New layer 1 blockchain. No guarantees. I did go ahead and put some money in this early. I will say that I've been investing in some layer 1s. I did really well earlier this year on Tenet. I've got money into Corium, which I'm working with Corium, full disclosure. I've got money into Grape. I'm working with Grape. And Energy is another layer 1 that I've got some money into. I like these layer 1s. I do, because I think there's going to be some diamonds in the rough here. We're going to need some of these layer 1s that are really kind of focused in on bridging the gap for us from Web 2 to Web 3. So I'm hoping Grape continues to look strong. I mean, but the answer is yes. If you do, after you do your homework, use my link. It's down below in the description. This will get you an unbelievable discount. If you do decide to buy, you might as well get in at $46 if you're okay with holding for 120 days. And you will get the bonuses, which are nice. And all that's outlined here on the buy site after you click my link. So that link's down below. Yeah, if it's something that interests you, check it out. Do some homework. Always. And, we got a ton of different opportunities out there right now in the layer 1 space. We've got the AI space. We've got just, the top 100 cryptos. And now I remember, I wanted to talk about a couple of those. We're also going to talk about XRP. So if you're here for XRP, don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about XRP and Brics. Got to get into that later. There's a lot of shit going on there. We don't hear shit. Okay. Well, that's cool. All right, here, hold on. How about now? You guys hear that? It's soothing. Is that too loud? Doesn't sound too good for Pepe. Maybe you've covered this. Shaka, appreciate the $5 donation. Maybe you've covered this, but can you please share your thoughts on holding SHIB? Why isn't it moving as well? Has Bone and Leash basically replaced it? So, SHIB is a long-term play for me now. I changed my tune once it kind of got through the bear market. You know what I mean? So, for me, it's a long-term play. The reason why it's not moving as much as Bone and Leash are is strictly because of a market cap that's nearly $5 billion. See, SHIB's market cap, being a top 15 crypto, is massive. It's a lot harder to move the needle now for SHIB. It doesn't mean that I don't love SHIB and don't think it has upside. It's just harder to move that needle. It's a bigger crypto, right? You get a coaster in here, man. And I think with Bone and Leash, there's just less holders too, right? Pretty much everybody has a position in SHIB that wants a position in SHIB. So there's not a lot of new money coming in, right? Whereas there is still new money coming in with Bone and Leash. You know what I mean? People are still looking at these as options, whereas like SHIB, a lot of people have their position. But Leash yesterday, look at that run up. We made a nice trade yesterday on Leash. I got like a signal somewhere in here. Actually, I'll just show it to you. I'll show you the signal that XT Algo flashed yesterday. So Bone, we made a nice little 15% move. I think Leash's was like a 17, 18% move. And I missed out on a little bit of gains, but that's okay. So this is the hourly chart, by the way. So as soon as this hourly candle closed, I got the momentum up. I opened the trade there. And I ignored the possible first retracement down, waited, and then got a big green candle and basically got out as soon as this flashed, possible retracement down. So yeah, about a 16% move on Leash yesterday. I was pumped with that. But you guys know where I stand. If you're huge on Shiba Inu, why wouldn't you want a piece of the entire ecosystem? Right? I mean, I think it's probably a good idea to have a little piece of everything. Today's meeting, yeah, it's Jackson Hole, right? I saw that. I saw the comment earlier. Yeah, they're meeting in Jackson Hole. Pepe trending on Dex Tools. Yeah, maybe for the wrong reasons. It's soothing. All right, the music's good. I just turned it down a notch. Let me know. Pepe has not tweeted and website has been down for a while now. Interesting. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Pepe's not doing great. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what our XT Algo says on this. Okay, they actually flashed a possible retracement up. This was hours ago. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours ago. We got a possible retracement up signal. We have slowly come up. We'll see if this continues. I'm not touching this right now just because a lot of uncertainty around it. It's down 32% in the last month now. So the website is live or it's not live. Hey, real quick, guys. If you haven't smashed the like button, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. It's totally free. Helps us out tremendously. Let's try to run this thing up. Let's get 300 people in here on a Friday morning. That'd be awesome, right? That'd be awesome. And let's quickly transition and talk a little bit about XRP. So I got a full video coming out on this later too. Well, let me see here. I liked it somewhere in here, I think. Hold on, let me find it. I hope I did. I hope I can find this tweet. Let's see. Has to do with Brics. You guys have heard what's going on with Brics, right? Basically, a lot of countries getting away from the U.S. dollar. So I think I made a tweet yesterday. This whole Brics stuff, it's not good for the United States, but it's probably pretty good for crypto. And it could be really, really good. Here's that tweet I was looking for. Could be really, really good for Ripple. So check this out. Crypto Geek put this out. Website is live. Okay. Crypto Geek put this out. Breaking: Brics expected to build global central bank digital currency, a CBDC, on XRP Ledger alongside Ripple. Ripple has connections with every Brics nation. Attached is proof. Check this out. And there's one of two tweets here. So let's start here. Ripple unveils crypto on-demand liquidity service in Brazil. The company teaming up with digital bank TravelX to introduce the product, which will initially allow transactions between Brazil and Mexico. This goes back to that point that I've been making for a long time. Ripple, XRP, they're going to succeed without or with the United States. It doesn't matter. It's just up to the U.S. if they want to be part of this wave. Right? I mean, here's the thing. Brad Garlinghouse has already said, listen, if we have to move our headquarters out of the U.S., we will. I don't think he wants to, but he's not opposed to. Now check this one out. Breaking: Russian President Putin says the petrodollar is losing its global role in an objective and irreversible process. This comes as multiple reports cite Russia is building its CBDC, its central bank digital currency, where? On the XRP ledger alongside Ripple. Check this one out. Ripple powering Indian bank's digital rupee project. Ripple in India? Massive. India, the largest country in the world by population. Just recently passed China. Huge opportunity. Although Ripple's software solutions continue to leave an imprint, the SEC lawsuit against the business continues to have a substantial impact on the growth of the XRP currency. A number of central banks from across the world are already working on developing the Ripple Central Bank digital currency platform, though, which would enable central banks and governments to digitize financial services. In a related endeavor, one of India's major private banks already teamed up with Ripple back in 2018. Several Indian banks have recently started implementing the digital rupee project's trial. The stage is set. The foundation is laid for Ripple to get into India. Now, check this one out. Cryptocurrency issuer Ripple enters China market with Lian partnership. Under the agreement, Lian will use Ripple's enterprise blockchain solution, Xcurrent, to process real-time cross-border payments into China for merchants and consumers, including invoice payments and e-commerce payments, the company said in a statement. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse said this: just opened the door to the largest e-commerce market in the world. Ripple noted that cross-border payments related to China's e-commerce market reached over $1 trillion back in 2017. So, if that doesn't give you some potential upside to XRP, I don't know what does, right? I mean, that's why people are so excited about the potential here that XRP has. All right, so I'm losing some people. People here for SHIB. What are you guys here for? Let me know. I'm losing some people. Are you here for Pepe, SHIB? I know there's some XRP folks that appreciated that. We're going to dive into some more stuff with SHIB, more stuff with Bone, more stuff with Leash, more stuff with Pepe and the drama going on over there. We're going to be covering all of that. How about Bone right now, just crossing over 90,000 holders? Of those 90,000 holders, 68% are in profit. That's pretty legit. In this type of market, 90,000 people hold Bone, 68% in profit. Guys, smash the like button. Let everybody know we're here. Subscribe down below if you're just popping in. Yeah, I got you. Bringing up Bone. I got you. Tom says it's false. XRP cannot deal with a sanctioned person or country. In terms of Russia, I mean, that article might have been out there, and it might have been in a relationship that was established before the sanctions. True. I don't know that. I actually don't know that, Tom. But even if that's the case, there are other places where Ripple's technology is and will be used, right? The point still stands. Wonder if the U.S. knew Russia would build on XRP, and that was part of the attack on it. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe. Good morning, Michael. How we doing, man? XRP is not Ripple. I know. I combine. Yeah, XRP is the currency. Ripple's the company. I know. It's just easy to kind of talk about it all at once, right? Otherwise, I'm explaining that every 5 seconds. But yes, I know. Hey, Zach, any price prediction for Bone for the fourth quarter? What figures are we looking at or looking into? You know, it's so hard to give price predictions, right, Rad? I mean, I honestly thought we'd get to $2 simply because that's where we kind of stalled out the last couple of times with the price of Bone. And I thought on the heels of Shibarium launching, I thought we'd get there. We didn't yet. Can I see us still getting there by the end of the year? We're touching up there, or maybe even breaking through it, getting up to $2.50. Yeah, I could see it. Right now, sitting at $1.43. But if we go into the 1 day here on Bone, speaking of our algo, we got the possible retracement up indicator on this close. If you're looking at the daily, if you were trading this thing on the daily, we closed here. If you just sold right now, that's a 17% gain. If you just listen to the XT algo tell you a possible retracement up and entered a trade right there, what was that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days ago? Not a bad little return there. So I've been having fun swing trading Bone and Leash. Keep in mind, I have long-term positions in those. Doesn't mean you can't trade it in the intermediate, right? Johnny, what's up, man? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the kind words. And you guys know this. I wouldn't be able to do it without you. So the fact that you guys all show up and show out here for the lives and for all the videos, I appreciate you guys so much. XRP is decentralized. U.S. market just opened. The stocks are rising now. We're all waiting for Powell's Jackson Hole speech. Yep. That is true. Let's look at the traditional markets a little bit. Excuse me. Still getting over a cold or something. All right, hold on. I'll take a sip of that coffee in a minute. Let's go to Yahoo Finance, right? We could just do that way. Yeah. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. S&P's up a little bit. Dow's up a little bit. NASDAQ, okay. Yeah, there it is. Stocks drifting higher ahead of Powell's speech. Stock market news today. I'll tell you what, NVIDIA. How about NVIDIA on the stock market side of things? NVIDIA just went crazy. How about that earnings? My overall portfolio is, a portion of it's pretty tech heavy. And, man, I just looked at my portfolio. I rarely look at my stock portfolio. I just looked yesterday, and it's up. It's up. And a lot of it is, due to NVIDIA. I definitely got some there with, some of the ETFs and stuff that I'm in over there. So that was good to see. The stock market overall has had a pretty good year. Year over year, right? So let's see here. The S&P edged higher while the Dow Jones increased a little bit as well. Powell set to speak at 10:05 Eastern on Friday, though the Fed commentary from the annual Jackson Hole Economic Symposium in Wyoming has already moved markets. So he's getting set to speak here at 10:05. It's 9:36 East Coast time right now. On Thursday, stocks finished lower across the board as the NASDAQ fell nearly 2%. Forfeiting gains from an earlier rally spurred by, NVIDIA's strong earnings report. It's crazy that NVIDIA is larger than Bitcoin. pretty nuts, like much bigger than Bitcoin. It's literally like almost the entire crypto market, NVIDIA. Now, I mean, Apple, we know how big that is too. It's like 3 times the size, but NVIDIA is right there too, man. What's NVIDIA's market cap? Hold on. What's NVIDIA's market cap? That's coming down a little bit. Market cap. Yeah, 1.14 trillion. What's our global market cap? 1.05 trillion. NVIDIA by itself is bigger than the entire cryptocurrency market. Whew. Pretty crazy. Look at NVIDIA in the last 5 days, last month. Here's where it really gets interesting. Last 6 months. I mean, not too many stocks look like that. I mean, there's your last year. So to start the year to date, check that out. Back in early January, we were trading at $143. NVIDIA now trading at $465. That's definitely helped my portfolio. I don't have any NVIDIA straight up, but I own them in a couple different ETFs. And I've been dollar cost averaging in the market since 2022. Zach, send Austin a link so he can join. Was Austin in the chat? He might have already messaged me here this morning. Oh, send me a link. There it is. How the heck did you guys know that? I'm sending him a link now. All right, so Austin will join us here in a minute. But yeah, NVIDIA's just been killing it. Killing it. Let's change up the tunes. What do you guys think? What do we got? We'll see what happens there. There he is.
What's going on? Hold on. This is my house. Here you go. This is a perfect example of my life right here.
Yeah.
Whoa. They're cutting like.
Here, hold on.
Look at this. They're cutting. See, say hi. You're live streaming. There it is. It's cutting like banister railings and crap. I don't even know anymore. It's just,
crazy, man. You've been making videos outside for what? Over a month?
Shit. I don't know, man. Yeah. Oh, you got me all. There you go. Oh, yeah. It's just nuts. It's just,
Crazy.
It's my life.
Crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So
I was talking about NVIDIA stock. I don't know. Do you own any?
I own some. Yes, I do.
That thing's just been crushing it this year.
Yeah, I have. I have somebody who manages all that, does that for me. And yes, I own NVIDIA. I own it in some. I own it in some ETFs, and I own it outright.
Nice. Yeah, I own it pretty much in all like ETFs. I don't think I own it outright yet, but it's been nice. It's been helping my portfolio. I just looked at it yesterday. I rarely look at my stock portfolio, which I'm sure you're the same. It's kind of more like passive, right? Just kind of long term. I looked at it and I'm like, oh, okay. Nice. It's up a little bit. Zach, show them how to bridge on Shiba Inu. Yeah, you know what? Eventually I will have to do like a full kind of tutorial on that. I think that'll be a good video.
I guarantee you, if you YouTube that, there's somebody that's already done it.
Probably.
Like Lucy's done it. I know. I saw Lucy on Twitter.
She had a nice little video. Yeah.
Yeah, and she had some bone that she was moving, and hers, and it had been paused. Right, it wasn't moving while Shiba Inu wasn't live, and then she was like, "Hey, I got my bone," and that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Speaking of bone, it's been crushing it, man. So yeah, on the daily. I was just showing everybody
put that on the 2 hour. I just did a video on this. Put that on the 2 hour, and man, it gave a real nice. Our indicator gave a real nice momentum up. And yeah, it gave a real nice momentum up. You have your settings a little differently than I do. Yeah.
So at that close, it was about a 16% move. Even if you just got up at the last possible retracement down indicator up here. I mean, even if you would have got out at the first possible retracement down, you still made a nice little gain. And this is what I've been trying to explain to people too. And I know you've been doing the same thing. It's like you still 7% gain. I mean, in this type of market, like I think we learned the hard way in 2022, and it's kind of why we created this, the indicator, because 2022 just sucked. And like, it's great to be a long-term investor, but in the intermediate, in the meantime, it's great to have these little days where you can make a 12, 13, 14% profit, right?
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, right? I mean, guys, here's what I would tell you. If you don't want to use ours, use somebody's indicator. Use an indicator. I've been using indicators off and on for years. And quite frankly, the reason Zach and I built this one the way we built it, to be very simple to use, is that most indicators out there are like, it's like a freaking Learjet. I don't need a Learjet. I don't need with all these controls and all this stuff and oh my God and all this stuff. So when we set out to build this, we built it really simple. But here's what it comes down to. What this indicator really does for me is what it comes down to is it gives me insight into when to sell and when to buy. And bottom line, again, I have two sides. Long-term investing, buy, hold. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Shiba Inu, Bone, blah, blah, blah. But then why not take a small bag, 100, 500,000, whatever your number is, and say, you know what, I'm going to just go and buy and sell a little bit here and there and do what's called, people call it swing trading. I just call it like just buying and selling. I mean, anyway, I'm not talking about day trading or any of that kind of crap. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing wrong with day trading, but you got to be good at it. But what this indicator does is it tells you when to sell. Because Zach, this is going back to your question. Mm-hmm. Most people buy and hold and just go, oh shit, man, Shiba Inu or Bone or Cardano or Bitcoin just went down 20%. Why didn't I sell? That's it.
Right.
At least have an indicator that's sitting there going, hey, per the volume, per the analytics, per all the trading data, you might think about, boom, momentum down. Might think about selling Cardano, Bitcoin, Polygon, Ethereum, whatever it is you're in. That's it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so passionate about it,
100%. Yeah. And to Austin's point, I mean, a couple things here. So I've got, my indicator XT. He's got his X1. If you don't like ours, like he said, I mean, check out other people's. I will say this about ours, the one we built. We wanted to keep it super simple because if you're not a super technical person, which I am not, Austin is not, right? So like we have friends that are like looking at the RSI and then comparing that with, this head and shoulders pattern, like more power to you, right? If you're that technical. We wanted to take all those metrics and give you a simple, easy to read, easy to use indicator. And that's what we've done. We've had somebody build it who does this for a living, way smarter than we are. We worked with him hand in hand, and he's built us something really, really easy to use. Excuse me. So
let me share my screen real quick. I want to show you something.
Yeah, sure. One other quick thing, 30-day money back guarantee. I think this is important. If you don't like it after a month, full refund. That's both on Austin's and on mine. If you don't like it, full refund, no questions asked. But I'm telling you, if you guys take it seriously and actually use it how you're supposed to and actually take the time, try it for a month and take the time. You execute 2 trades yesterday on Bone and Leash like I did successfully, 2 16% swings. You've made that money back and then some.
Easily. I mean, this is Netflix. You don't want to talk about crypto? Here's Netflix. This is the 1 hour chart for Netflix. Gave a momentum up. And if you would have just bought it here and sold it here for Netflix, it's a 6% return. Now, stocks don't move as much as crypto does. So don't go, oh, it's only 6 points. But my point here is that it's that. And then, again, the momentum down is right here to say, about right there. It's a 4% move down. So you would have wiped out every bit of that gain if you hadn't sold. Now, we're talking about trading here. We're not talking, this is like making a buy. You wait, what? That's every hour. What is that? Like 12 hours. And then so you had a 12-hour trade here. You made 6 points and then you would get out and you would move on. It's not day trading, anything like that. But that's an example of what we're talking about is that most people are flying blind. And this is why I'm so passionate about it. And they never do this. They never sell ever. Yep. They don't realize any of those potential gains. What do you and I talk about all the time, Zach? We talk about what? We talk about, you can stop sharing if you want. We talk about taking profits. We talk about have a profit plan. We talk about, and this is a key factor in having a profit plan. You want to buy Shiba Inu and you want to make 30 points. Maybe you have a long-term bag, but maybe you have another bag where you're like, hey, I'm going to buy and sell and I'm going to make my little 5 points here, 4 points there, whatever it is. 100%. That's why I'm so passionate about it.
No, anyway. 100%. And sorry about that. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. What the heck?
All
Oh, I
right.
got to add mine back to stream. There we go. No, I'm with you 100%. And I think, I'll be totally upfront here, guys, with you 100%. It's like, I was not a trader, but this past year, Austin and I were talking, and we're talking to people who are like, it's like, man, I'm seeing all these people over here. They're making a little bit of money each and every day, either trading the SPY, the S&P 500, or trading Bitcoin, or, we got a really good friend, our friend John, who's just an unbelievable trader, makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a year trading. And he's talking about all these indicators he's using and all this advanced stuff. And I'm like, we were like, Austin and I, like, how can we simplify this, right? Like, how can we make this easy, both for us and then give it out to people as well and let them try it? And, we've been working on this thing for a while. So, hey, if you guys want to check it out, links down below in the description. Austin's talking about it over on his channel too. Check that out if it's something that interests you. Something else that Austin and I both talk about is Grape. I don't know if you saw this, Austin. They're at $231 right now. So they're exploding. I know a couple people in chat were pretty pumped about that. They're up 16% right now. That deal is still ongoing. You can still get it for $46 using my link. There are a couple stipulations there. You're going to have to hold it for 120 days. So far, so good on that, though. Some people have already held it for nearly 2 months.
Yep.
And some of them got in at $25 or $46. Either way, that's looking good. You're going to get some nice bonus on top of that as well, up to 50% on their GGT. That's their governance token, and an additional 10% on GRP. If you put $1,000 in GRP in today, you're going to get 500 back in their governance, another 100 back, basically 600 back, another 100 back on GRP. So if that's something that interests you, we've got opportunities for you here today, whether it's XT Algo or we've got these new layer ones. There's a ton of these out there. We crushed it earlier this year. We both 10X'd, Austin and I did on Tenet. We got in there and did a really nice 10X there. We both work with a company called Corium. There's another enterprise grade layer one. GRP Grape, another one of those. There's a lot of these coming out, and I think it's a sector to watch. So check it out. Links down below to Grape. Do your research. If it's something that interests you, we got an option there for you too.
I love that. That's, I think I put $5,000 and maybe I'm closer to 8,000 now. And I personally have put $8,000 into my own money into it. I mean, that's good shit right there.
Yeah, I put in $5,000 too. And so, yeah, I'm loving that so far. That's worked out well for sure. And then somebody was asking me for my sleeper. I said this at the top of the stream. There's a sleeper pick that I really like. So one of the sleepers is that I really, really like right now. Let me find it. It's H-Bar. So H-Bar is ranked number 30 in the top 100 here. And here's why, guys. This is why I like it. H-Bar rallied recently on Fed Now edition of H-Bar drop. So it nearly jumped 50%. This was back earlier this month, if you guys remember. Hedera's token surged 15% after the U.S. Federal Reserve's instant payment platform FedNow added Drop, a Hedera-based micropayments platform as a service provider. I keep hearing more and more how Hedera Hashgraph H-Bar could be utilized through government agencies, through the Federal Reserve in this instance. So it's definitely a sleeper of mine. A lot of the same reasons why people love XRP, I think, are the same reasons why people love H-Bar. Just doesn't get a lot of press, doesn't get a lot of as much press as XRP. So that's a sleeper of mine, H-Bar, at least right now. So I know a lot of people were asking about that. So Londart said, what's up? Londart. What else is on your mind? We got Jackson Hole today. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, no, I did. I made a video on it. We got 15 minutes to go, or at least till he goes. I made a video on it this morning, like why did the net Dow NASDAQ go to shit yesterday and blah, blah, blah. But then the futures were up. I'm sure you saw that. The futures were up like 154. Yeah. And I mean, actually the market's probably open. What's the market doing right now? Crypto. I mean,
it started up. Yeah. We're actually in the green.
Yeah. Look, see the Dow futures were up 165. NASDAQ was up 54. So yeah, I mean, you can see it's running. So that's good. Now this obviously is anticipation. When do I think Shiba will reach an all-time high? I think whenever Bitcoin goes north of 100,000, period. End of story. Drop the mic, walk off the stage. All of crypto has to lift back up. And I mean, not that it's going to be right then, but I think that's when it'll start moving and all that kind of stuff. Because you realize it's like 4 zeros and an 8. We're a ways away from that. Actually, we're about 10x away from that spot using Mr. Zach's the coinperspective.com. I got that number. I stole that number from him, just FYI. That's what we really do, but guys, we all steal from each other. All creators, everybody. Oh, BitBoy just said that. I better use that.
Right. Oh, that was a good video for him over there. I better make that video.
Oh, he likes XRP. I'll do XRP.
Yeah.
Ben, I'm kidding, but I'm a fan of Ben, so that's why. But if anybody, here's a little peek behind the curtain. If a creator says he doesn't watch other people's stuff, he's lying.
I agree. No, everybody's out there kind of scoping out the landscape and what people are doing, and it sparks ideas and it gets you thinking. It's like, oh, that's a good idea. I'll do my version of that. And
video. No, Zach will do a video, and I'll call him and go, "What was the article you used that off of?" Okay, all right, I'm gonna go do that article.
For sure. Yeah, to your point on the SHIB 10x, so an actual 10x from here is just below all-time highs. It'd be 4081. If we got to 4088, I think, initially, and so I mean you're basically looking at a whatever, like an 11x or whatever to the actual all-time high, 995% move. That put us north of a $50 billion market cap, which we were right there in that last cycle, which is crazy. So did you hear the stuff on Pepe?
No, I didn't. But here, we need to do a real quick shout out. I'm dropping you this. This is the private chat. Where is this? How do I do that? Anyway, here. You need to go pull up Foxy's channel real quick. We need to give her a shout out. Give her some people here.
Yes.
Here it is. It's in the private chat. I just sent you a link. There you go.
For sure. Yeah, and Foxy, if you want to come on with us, I don't know if she's
here.
Is she in the chat? I don't know.
She may not be up yet.
She's in the chat. She's welcome to come on with us.
Comments. Somebody drop that in the comments there, Mr.
Yep. Yeah, this is our friend Crypto Foxy. She's been with us for a long time, helping us with some admin stuff, and she's just an awesome person. She's been in our Discords for a really long time. She's got a great story too, and how she kind of quit her 9-to-5 and how crypto basically gave her a second chance at doing something she loves, and now she's starting a YouTube channel. Awesome story. So give her a look, give her a subscribe. Let's get her over 100 while we're on stream.
Let's have her wake up and she's like, "What the hell happened?" So
yeah, let's bless her today and get her over. Hey, let's do it. We can definitely. I mean, she's just started the channel too, so this would be awesome if she wakes up and sees she's over 100 subscribers. That would be sweet. I know she's doing basically some SHIB videos. She got top 5 crypto coins you can mine at home. That's a good little video. Is Bitcoin Skyfall? She's got Bitcoin Solana. She's covering everything. Cardano, that's a good thumbnail there. Cardano's Advanced Blockchain Explorer. She's covering XRP. She's covering everything in the crypto space. So yeah, let's shock her world a little bit and get her over 100 subscribers. I think we can do it. Link down below. Boom, she's at 70 just like that. Look at that. The power of the people. The power of the people. Do you guys have a session for us old idiots who know nothing about crypto, who don't have 5K to put into a project? M. Johnson, that's a really good question. So Austin and I don't have a course necessarily. We've actually toyed around with the idea of creating a course similar to this for beginners. I do have some beginner type videos. I think on my channel, if you just go like Crypto for Beginners and search my name, I know I've got a couple videos like that I did based on like terminology, how to start your portfolio. So I do have some stuff, and there's a ton of other stuff out there. Like I would just start with searches Crypto for Beginners to kind of get started.
Yeah, but depends on what you're trying to do. I mean, that's a M. Johnson. That's a great question. Probably the easiest thing I would tell you is you need to get a core foundation first. Whatever you got, $500, $1,000, whatever it is, go buy some Bitcoin and Ethereum, and maybe stop there. And then I would do what my buddy right there does, and I do as well. He's been doing it longer. DCA in every day. And what that means is if you use anybody like Coinbase or crypto.com, you can set it. And here's the thing, most people, I can only put in like $10 a day. It doesn't matter. It adds up over time. It compounds.
It really does.
My 2 cents, not investing advice. Buy what you can of Bitcoin or Ethereum right now to get started, and then DCA in $10 a day, $20 a day, whatever that number is. And
$10 a week, $20.
Yeah,
whatever. I mean,
whatever it is.
Yeah,
whatever it is.
I mean, especially if you're looking at Bitcoin as like a 10-year plan, which I think that's a good move. You know what I mean? And imagine what you can stack up in 10 years. Every time you don't buy that coffee from Starbucks, throw it in Bitcoin. Yep. Seriously. I mean, and anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. So I think that's a good place to start.
I had a friend who done very well. The other day, he asked me, he said, like, what can I do to get in crypto? And I literally, guys, told him the exact same thing. I'm like, go get a Coinbase account, crypto.com, whatever, and just go buy, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, 70%, Cardano, some Polygon, some SHIB, whatever, and then lock it up. Forget you have it. And in 5 years, it will the gains you'll make off of crypto in 5 years will dramatically outpace any other gains in stocks, ETFs, mutual funds. I don't care. It will. And by the way, I have those investments too.
That's such a good point, Austin. You know what? It sounds so easy, but it's so hard to do. But like the best investors are able to just kind of invest passively.
She's going to freak out. Oh, look at that screen. Refresh.
What's that? Oh, yeah. I know.
She started at 65.
I know. The power of the people right here, 89. So 11 of you out there, more than 11 of you need to go subscribe. There's the link that's up there. I'll post it again in here. Why the heck not? Because Foxy's a great person. We love helping great people out. So check it out. Link right there.
You, Zach. You were talking about how great my advice was. So please go ahead.
You definitely want to hear that, right? No, your advice of like the passively investing, like locking it away for 5 years. So many people have trouble doing that. It sounds so easy. Like on the surface, it's like, oh yeah, just like forget you have it. But if you're like an active investor, it's so hard. Like, you know, it's like you want to be in it every day. I feel like people mess things up a lot of times just because they over trade.
Absolutely.
Right? They try to like outsmart things and they're like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to go over here. And then they look up and they're getting wrecked on most of their trades. It's like, you know, I don't know. How I like to play it.
Their emotions step in and they go, oh shit, everything's dropped 20% today or whatever.
I gotta go sell all my stuff. Yeah.
I gotta go sell. And here's the thing. If you have basically I look at it two ways. If you want to, simplified, right? Have a long-term outlook. If you buy today, if you're buying a bag today of anything, whatever, I don't care. And and ask yourself, am I okay with a long-term? Am I holding this for a year, 2, 3 years? And lock it up and don't look at it.
Yes.
Period.
100%.
And then if you want to be active and you want to trade and you want to, and again, not day trading, I want to keep that clear. If you want to basically buy and sell here and there to try to make small gains, then do that. By the way, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, use our indicator or use somebody's because because otherwise you're not going to know when to buy or when to sell. Period. Yep. That's it.
Yeah. I didn't tell you. We usually, Austin and I, because we just rolled this thing out. It's a week old today, guys. We've had this thing out for a week.
Out a week. Well, the software is like 4 months old. We were testing it for 4 months.
It's been live for a week. I didn't tell you. I got 2 emails yesterday from happy customers. So we love hearing that. I mean, people made some trades yesterday on Bone and Leash. So I loved hearing that. I had quite a people sign up yesterday too. It was cool. I think a lot of people are starting to see the power of it. I'm trying to kind of, put it out there in some videos, and I know you're doing the same. So this thing's really, really cool. And I think it has an unbelievable opportunity to just help a ton of people when it comes to trading because it's hard. It's hard to know when to get in and when to get out. I had one person actually call me because I accidentally left my cell phone number on the contact us page when I first rolled out XP Algo. Austin knows this story. The guy might be listening out there. We actually ended up talking on the phone for 20 minutes. It was actually kind of cool. And he's a heavy trader, way bigger trader than Austin and I. And he said, man, I love this because I have built indicators on when to get in. But what I'm seeing here and using yours, you've also got the when to get out indicator flashing for me. And he's like, I'm going to try this thing. If this thing works, it's going to be a game changer. And from what I can tell, he's been pretty happy so far as well using it. So pretty sweet there. Is Foxy over 100 yet?
104.
Love it. Well, let's keep running it up. If we can get to 200 subs before she wakes up, that would be insane.
I just texted her and said, did you pick up some subscribers today on your channel? Because she'll be like, what the hell?
I love it. Foxy deserves the attention for sure. Luke says, agreed.
Her ass off, man. She's good.
Agreed. Bone staking equals bone and treat rewards, treat liquidity provision for She stablecoin. Your thoughts? Yeah, I can't wait till we get more information regarding treat and the stablecoin. Do you think they're still going to roll out this stablecoin, Austin? Because it's originally was going to be
they quit talking
algorithmic.
about it. You notice
Yeah.
they quit talking about it, and I mean,
Good reason.
Yeah, I mean, let's call it what it is. I think if it was me, I probably wouldn't do it because the stable coins are the kind of the dynamite that, you know, the powers that be are looking at. They don't like.
Yeah.
Do they need it? Why do they need it? Why do they need their own, you know, why? And I mean, there may be some technical reason that I don't know about, but like, I don't really know why you need to go there.
Yeah, I agree.
But anyway, they're not talking about it. So I interrupted you earlier when I did the whole Angela thing. By the way, we need to keep subbing over there. What happened to Pepe? I didn't know. And I saw the title of your video your stream.
Yeah, dude. So some interesting stuff. Not good for Pepe. So, and again, we'll see what happens here. But so they had some crazy, weird transfers. Here's what happened. If you guys are just checking in, make sure you guys hit the like button for us. Subscribe down below as well. Definitely do that. Let's get back up over 200. We lost some people there.
Angela's awake. Let me see. I'm going to send her a link and see if she'll come on. I doubt.
Yeah, bring her on.
I'll send her the link. Hold on.
Bring her on. So over 16 trillion tokens flowed out of the Pepe multi-sig wallet midday yesterday on its way to addresses associated with 4 different exchanges. Now, here's what happened. Instead of requiring 5 of 8 wallets to sign off on transactions, which would be the majority rules, they had 8 people on the multi-sig. They changed it to where only 2 out of the 8 need to sign off on this. So 2 out of the 8 signed off on the multi-sig wallet. And again, this is like the wallet where much of the supply is held, and they sent 16 trillion tokens to exchanges. That's worth, I think it was worth like 15 million. So of course this like spooked people. It freaked people out. And, you know, it's created a cascade of selling, and you can see it right here. I mean, I'd be freaked out too if I'm sitting here as a long-term Pepe holder. So Austin, on that point, then I remembered actually a subscriber reminded me of this, and I tweeted this out today. Make sure you guys are following me over on X too. It's at @Z_Humphreys. So check this out. I don't know if you've covered this back when. It's getting some good traffic here too. This former SHIB whale has to be sick. He sold all of his bone and SHIB for 1.28 million in Pepe back on August 17th, not too long ago, like 8 days ago.
So he sold all that and put it in Pepe?
Yeah. He's a former SHIB whale. It'll be interesting to see kind of how this plays out. But yeah, I mean, dude, like that's not good. Only 2 out of the 8 are able to sign off. Like, why are you moving all that money to centralized exchanges? Like, they haven't said anything. It's not like they've come out and said, hey, we're moving all this money and cashing it out. We're taking this $15 million to do this with it. There's been nothing. There's been no tweets. There's been absolutely no news, and it's got people spooked, and I get why, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I'd be spooked too.
Yeah, and you and I used to own Pepe. We owned Bob back in the day. We both sold out. You know, that kind of thing. You know what? I'm going to throw you a curveball. SHIB 2.0. Did you see what happened with that? I'm curious if anybody else knows what's going on with that. So
is it pumping or something?
No, just the opposite. And I want to see if anybody knows. Here, let me. Here, I'll send this to you in the chat.
I might be able to get it on Dex Tools. I was looking at it before.
This is the Dex Tools link. I just gave it to you.
All right, let me pull that up.
So I still own about $1,000 worth of this, but last night I was looking at this and look at this. Look at that.
Oh,
yeah. I'm like, what the hell? Does anybody in the chat?
That looks like a rug, dude. Did they pull the liquidity?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Dude, they pulled the liquidity.
That's what I'm like. Drop in the comments if anybody hey, full disclosure, I still own some of this. I bought some and I made some money off of it.
Full on rug.
Yeah, I'm like, what happened to SHIB 2.0? Does anybody know? Anybody know?
Full on rug. Well, I mean, here's the thing, guys. If you guys don't know this too, if you guys aren't using this tool, make sure you start to use it. They like mixed all this stuff up. I'm trying to find where the hell it was now. Where the heck's the quickie link? Lawn Dart, are you in the house still? Quick Intel used to have a link right here. Where the heck did it go? They changed up Dex Tools. Quick Intel, guys, is a great place to run contracts through. It's
saying he read a post on Egg that SHIB 2.0 rugged.
I mean, that looks like a full-on rug to me. The liquidity's gone. That's crazy.
I made money on it. I mean, I bought and sold it, and
Click audit. Okay.
We know, Zach. We know somebody that had a lot of money in this one.
Yep.
I'm curious.
Click audit. Audit. Where is that, Lawn Dart? Zach, click audit.
We're not going to live stream Pal, guys. We're probably not going to live stream Pal. We'll just kind of see what he. I'll tell you what, guys. If you're just hanging out,
check audits. 2 alerts.
Finance.
Got it.
Keep an eye on Finance Yahoo, and if it starts to drop, it means he's saying bad shit.
Yep. So Lawn Dart's in the chat. This is what it is. So if you click audits or check audits right here, boom. More quick intel. They have quick intel and token sniffer now. Token sniffer is great. Quick intel is better. Lawn Dart been at the forefront of this. He got me on this. He got me hip to it. It's unbelievable. I've actually got a link down below if you want to sign up with them. I've got a link, a referral link down there as well to Quick Intel. You can get access to some great tools and resources so this doesn't happen to you. I'm sure that they were flashing some signals here, and there were some warning signs early on. So this is definitely a great tool. Again, helping keep everybody safe in the space. Absolutely love it. I'm only on the basic plan right now, but you can upgrade and get to some really cool tools. So there you go. Link down below to Quick Intel.
So Pal, if you go down on the chat, LC restricted monetary policy still a must. Pal, okay, Pal always says that.
Pal's on.
He always says that. Go to the very bottom, Football 1024, talking about Suka. I am still bullish on Suka. I love that community. I love that project. It's not doing anything right now because, guys, let's call it what it is. All of crypto is not doing anything, but I'm a massive fan of Suka. Massive.
Suka's actually, it's up about 14% today, but it's down overall. I mean, it's just been slowly kind of.
I own some
along, but
I own Suka long term. I think there's going to be. I think that's going to be a good one. It is a good one. I think it's going to be even better.
Still a super strong community, and like we're in that Telegram still, and I look how active they are. Like that's how I judge these community-based tokens. Are they still super active? And they are. Are the devs still there? They are. So yeah, I like Suka too long term. Koi's up a little bit today. How about Bad Idea AI? A little bit of a pullback, Austin.
Where we at market cap? Oh, 57 million. I need to buy some.
A little bit of a pullback. This might be the time. I got to take a leak. We'll come back and see if we can find some tweets on what's going on with PAL and see what it's doing in the markets. I got to take a leak real quick, though. Hold us. If you want to hold us together, I'll be right back.
This is brought to you by Zach has to take a bathroom.
Yeah. Brought to you by
Zach has to go pee. God, it's getting hot out here. So y'all know I'm in construction and I'm literally on my back porch in Texas. We have 108 degrees. It's going to be today. And the humidity is already rising, but this is literally the only place that I can record. So I can't pull up the chat, guys. Real Dominicans, I see your Bad Idea is awesome. Yeah, I mean, I need to buy some. I'm going to buy some Bad. I definitely think with their partnership with Shib, it's a good thing. So yeah, I'm a fan of Bad. The guys at Bad. They had a really good showing at the Toronto conference as well, so they had a great booth and some cool stuff, and that's cool stuff. I wish I could have made that. Wish I could have made it. Yeah, Tyler, Pepe crashing. Yeah, we've already talked about that. Yep, Pepe's not good. This is kind of interesting times we're living in right now. Yes, it is. Buy the red. Yep, Norbert, I agree. Buy the red. So let me look real quickly here. Where we at? Crypto, we were down 1 point. Crypto's only down 0.9, so crypto's come back a little bit. Stocks are down. Stocks are only up 94. The Dow. Powell says Fed, quote, prepared to raise rates further. Yeah, shocker. I mean, come on. We knew he was going to say that. Yeah. Here's the thing, Zach. Let's take us to the full screen thing. Let's have a little dialogue-y here. And not just about crypto, right? Here's the interesting thing you've got going on. Somebody drop in the comments, because I don't know. What is the rate? Angela!
What's up, Foxy?
How's it going?
Where's your channel at now, girl?
Oh, man. I just in the shower, and you're like, hey.
Check your, where's she at? She's at 107. 108. Okay, excellent. Okay. So,
Nice.
Oh, wait.
so Angela, and I want your input on this too. So here's the thing. I mean, somebody drop in the comments, what is the right now, if you have good credit and you want to go get a 30-year mortgage? 7? Well, Zach, you know, what is it? 7?
Yeah, about 6.5%, 7%.
God. 7+%. If they keep raising it, I mean, the interesting part about this is that it's getting to the point where I saw yesterday the average price of a home in the United States is $416,000. That's the average price now. People can't afford that.
No.
And we're continuing. I realize it's this tight wire, right? We're raising the rates to cool inflation, but yet it's getting to the point where you can't buy a car if you're going to put it on a note. You can't buy a house and what'd you say, Zach? You told me 61% of all Americans are
living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah. So, you know, Angela, I mean, what's your 2 cents on that? I mean, it's crazy, and yet we're going to raise the rate again in September.
Yeah, it's like people already can't afford to put food on their table. It's like how are they affording a mortgage right now? It's insane. I significantly seen the real estate market has dropped around here. Like I'm in Nova Scotia, Canada, and I had my house for sale a few months ago, and then anyways, I decided not to sell, and now there's like nothing on the market because nobody can afford to get a house right now. I don't even know who's buying them, to be honest. I don't know how they're doing it. No.
Yeah.
You know, Foxy, on that front, I was just in Toronto, and I noticed something. There's like no homes there. Everybody lives in like apartments, condos, villas. And I started talking to a bartender, and he was like, yeah, just to get like a basic home, not like anything like extravagant, is like $800,000. I was just like, what? Like,
and you're probably getting an attached house, like a duplex or something. That's
crazy. That is crazy.
That's interesting.
Side note though, Toronto's pretty cool. Toronto's a cool city.
I never have been able to make it up there.
It's really cool. I enjoyed it. It's super
That's
clean.
my favorite hockey team.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Super clean, super safe. But yeah, go ahead.
Zach, in the comments, Jacob Crook, BlackRock is buying. I want to pull that up. I saw something yesterday. So here's the thing. If y'all guys were watching my channel, you notice I only did one video, and it was an apology video from the hotel room. I was hungover.
Somebody was hungover yesterday.
I was hurting all day. I literally never got sick, but I was sick. I went to bed at 8 o'clock Dallas time and woke up at 7. Man. Dude, it was bad. And my wife,
as you say, you were overserved, right?
I was overserved. But every now and then I did see this deal. And so here's what I saw. I saw some stuff on X yesterday. Twitter.
I know where you're going with this. I'll find it.
BlackRock has been buying through like OTC and all these intermediaries, and they're buying because they don't want to move the price. We all know BlackRock's got their Bitcoin ETF. I'm telling you guys, the big powers that be are buying this shit low, and they're loading up and they're waiting. And when BlackRock and the Morgans, the Fidelities and all that, guess what's going to happen? Oh, our Bitcoin ETFs are ready to go. They've been approved. So I'm now go. Yep. Angela, go. What's your opinion?
They're driving the price down on purpose. In my opinion, it's market manipulation. They're driving the price down so that BlackRock and Fidelity and these big companies are going to get in, and they're scaring us into selling right now. So I'm not selling anything, to be honest with you. It's just not happening because we're just loading their pockets.
But that was the biggie for me, that they're buying. That now they've been, that we've been they've been caught, if you will, right? And I mean, I said that, I think I did I have a SHIB video, goes live in 45 minutes. I talked about this. I'm like, they're buying. And as a creator, you get kind of tired of saying the same thing over again, Angela. And I know you started your channel. Congratulations again. It's awesome. But that's it. It's one of those things where you continue to see this, and it's a narrative that we need to continue to talk about, because most people don't buy on this stuff. They don't buy when it's right now, and they're spooked. And then they're like, oh, what the hell's going on? They're buying. Yeah.
This is, I think, Angela, you're right. I think they're buying to, it's market manipulation, but I think this is a positive thing overall too, though, because the fact that this guy, Larry Fink, kind of just completely switched on Bitcoin, just like the narrative, like how much that helps the narrative and like gets other people interested in like buying Bitcoin. I think this is huge. I think it was Mike Novogratz, the guy that runs Galaxy Digital. huge investor in Bitcoin, got wrecked by Terra Luna, infamously. He recently was talking about this, basically saying probably the biggest news story of 2023 is Larry Fink's little interview that he just had on Fox Business. I think it's probably about a month old now, where he's basically completely reversed his, stance on Bitcoin and says this has the power to be, something that I never thought it could be, and changing the global economy and all of that. Right. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's like we need them in, right, for global adoption, but the way they're doing it is shady. And you're right, they're trying to manipulate people, but that's why we're here to say, like, don't sell. I mean, not financial advice, but don't let this manipulate you. Yeah.
Don't let it run you away. You were talking earlier this morning, Zach, about market capitalizations. You're talking about NVIDIA being a $1.140 trillion market cap, just that company alone. And if you look at the entire crypto market capitalization, it's 1 trillion, 1.05 or whatever it is. The fact of the matter is that right here, right now, crypto, the entire market space is so small that they can do that. And that's what's happening. They're buying so that they can. I'm not saying they're going to corner the market or any of that shit. That's not my point. But they're buying to get their war chests, right, nice and stocked and full, and then it's going to turn. And everybody's going to look around and go, oh, this is wonderful. It's turning. This is amazing. I'm talking about all the talking heads. I'm talking about all the mainstream media, all that bullshit. And then everything's going to be rosy, because the institutions, the big money, the governments, they will all have loaded their bags, period.
Mm-hmm.
Drop the mic, walk off the stage. I got to go pee now because no, I'm kidding.
I'm just sifting through the comments. There's a ton of unbelievable comments. I'm trying to get to most of them here. So Norbert says, so here in Australia, all the big banks, major players, all posted major profits. I'm talking billions. Interesting there. Luke says, have to rent your property until the rates come back down and then sell it if you can. The feds will push us into another recession because they're infatuated with this 2% number. EMAC, how you doing, man? You're always in the house. Appreciate you there. And then this one really got my attention. I want to open this up a little bit. What will the effects of the Brics going live January 1st have on the markets? This came out yesterday. This is big news. So my take on this, and then I want your guys' thoughts. Real quickly, here's my take. Bad for America, good for crypto. What do you guys got?
Oof.
I can unpack that, but I want your guys' thoughts.
I mean, I would say this. I would say that right now the United States is asleep at the wheel on this issue. The fact that you have the BRICS nations and now 80% of all global oil will be settled in not US dollar because of BRICS is a huge, big fucking deal. Nobody's talking about it.
Yep.
And I'm not really, should it happen? Not what I mean. That's irrelevant, but it's going to have an impact. And for crypto, yeah, I think it's going to help. Angela, your 2 cents. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think they're definitely taken away from the U.S.'s. I don't want to. What do I say?
Global power, global
power. Exactly. And what is I read yesterday that they're 30% of the world's money is in BRICS now, once they accept it in these new countries. So it's like that's a huge deal. And I really do see that we're having some kind of a financial shift with the world's power. And I think you're right, Austin. Like, they're dropping the ball big time. They're just letting this happen and they're not doing anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, and this is not Democrat, Republican. This is not that. This is, you've got to deal with this. You've got, and to me, the to use a very, the cat's already out of the bag, whatever, it's a done deal. I mean, when I saw that yesterday, again, whenever I could barely open my eyes more than this, 80% of the world oil, is going to be now settled in not USD. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Georgie's got it. 6 of the world's 9 largest oil producers are now members of BRICS,
which is 80% of the production. Those 6 out of those 9 is 80% of the production.
And we all know how huge oil is. I mean, there's wars being fought over it. So that's
100%. Yeah, it's one of the biggest commodities. Yeah, and so here's the other thing, though. This thing's so multifaceted because this could be amazing for XRP Ripple.
Oh yeah, I know. I've been watching this.
Yeah. Brics expected to build global central bank digital currency, CBDC, on XRP's ledger alongside Ripple. Take a look at some of these headlines. Ripple unveils crypto on-demand liquidity service in Brazil. Okay. Russian President Putin, the petrodollar is losing its global role in an objective and irreversible process. This comes as multiple reports say Russia is building its CBDC on XRP ledger. Ripple powering Indian Bank's digital rupee project, the largest country in the world by population. Several Indian banks have already started implementing the digital rupee. And check this out. One of India's major private banks teamed up with Ripple way back in 2018. Okay. How about China? Under the agreement, this new partnership Ripple enters China market with Lian partnership. Okay, look at the second paragraph. Lian will use Ripple's enterprise blockchain solution, xCurrent, to process real-time cross-border payments into China for merchants and consumers, including invoice payments, e-commerce payments, the company said in a statement. So Ripple XRP, they're going to dominate with or without the United States. It's up to the U.S. You want to be a part of it, or do you not want to be a part of it?
You want to get here? Say hi. What's up, brother?
Here, hold on.
I gotta go. No, it's all right. I gotta go. That's all right. Take me out. I gotta go do something. I'll be back.
All right. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we've been saying for a while, right? It's like, this is when we say like the U.S. is behind, this is what we're talking about. Like, you know, they're way behind. And Foxy, you would know a little bit more about this. I was shocked with being in Canada and hearing some of the speakers and kind of talking to people off the cuff at the conference. Canada's way further along down the road for, you know, in terms of crypto adoption than the US.
Yeah, we definitely are.
Yeah.
I think they're a little bit more open to cryptocurrency. And I did a video actually on my channel last night about Coinbase. So Coinbase started to enter the Canadian markets, and they're actually talking with the big banks in Canada to see what they can do about, you know, promoting cryptocurrency and further, you know, promoting adoption and stuff and such. But yeah, it's interesting to see, because I mean, Coinbase is an American company, and they're basically, you know, giving up. I don't want to say giving up in the United States right now, but you know the trouble that they're having with the SEC, and yeah, so they're going to try their hand, I guess, in the Canadian markets and see where it takes them. It's interesting.
Yeah. It is interesting. I was hanging out with it was kind of funny. I went to this little bar. I was with my dad out there after the conference. We went to this little bar by our Airbnb, and there was a private little party going on. And it's the biggest company that does crypto ATMs in Canada. Can't remember the company name now, but they're having a little private party. And I was like, Dad, let's just walk through. You know, we had our wristbands on, our wristbands for the conference, and like, you know, we just kind of stumbled in there and we started talking, and lo and behold, I met somebody who like pretty much was like instrumental in like widespread adoption of these ATMs, and is like at the forefront of like regulatory clarity. And it was interesting talking to her how much further along. I mean, those conversations for her started 5 years ago, and they're like, it feels like they're 5 years ahead of like the US now. It's like, we just can't get over the hump in terms of like having these conversations and getting some type of clarity moving forward. But other places are. And, you know, we look at Ripple and what they're doing. Ripple's massive in other parts of the world. It's funny because they're based out of the US. But Brad Garlinghouse has already went on record saying, hey, if we have to leave the US, we will. I mean, we don't want to. But, you know, if we have to, if we're forced out, then we will, because they understand that other places are already more understanding and more further down the road in terms of creating clarity and adoption, you know, further down the road than that. So
I have to go in a minute. I have to go buy a bunch of crap for these guys to install. So it just never ends. So
how close are you? Yeah.
So I don't know. Fuck it. You want to go on a tour? Let's go on a tour. Here we go.
Let's have another tour. Let's see where Austin has
how many people we got here now?
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Fuck it. We'll do it live. I love that.
Let's do it live.
So yeah.
Hold on. Let me go. Let me give you full screen here.
La, 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 la.
Let's have a look at Austin's nap places. Let's go.
Yeah. Where's your favorite nap spot?
So that's the TV that I built in. That was like, I had to fight like to get that built in. So that's that. Okay, hold on. Here we go. So this is the building to redoing the banister. There you go. I know you're excited.
That's a nice banister.
That's a nice banister. It ought to be.
It ought to be.
These floors, we put wood in. It used to be carpet. There he is. Say what's up, Nick. All right. So this is Cade's room. So he would hate that I would show him this. So this is his new room.
Damn.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. And then we had it like where you can put his shoes there. He's a big shoe guy. So anyway, that's his room.
I am too. I appreciate the shoes.
Yeah, he's into it. But this, and then you walk back out. This is my office, the new studio that's being built.
Ooh.
So
new studio.
Hotels, and then I'm having this kind of like metal. My logo, Angela, that you created, thank you very much, is going to be there. It's going to be in like black aluminum, I think, but it's going to be there. So LED light behind that. So yeah. So this will be my computer. Everything. What?
Where's the cot?
The cot? Oh, I don't have a cot. I sleep on the floor. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
So what's up, guys? Y'all are live streaming now.
This
This
guy on the toilet.
Yeah. He's not on it. He's just sitting on it. So this is the game room. So this is the game room. So pool table, shuffleboard. It's going to be Xboxes over there. TV's on the wall.
I like the walls.
What's on that wall? That is cool as hell.
I like that.
It's wallpaper.
It's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
it's wallpaper. Isn't that cool?
Oh.
Yeah.
Old man crypto on his wallpaper. I like
Old
it.
man on his wallpaper. Yeah. So there you go. So that's what's going on. So,
Don't break a hip. Don't break a hip, Austin.
That looks awesome though, man. That's really cool.
Thanks.
It is.
Yeah.
Long time, man. I'm done.
That backyard is pretty sweet looking too.
Yeah, this is a cool. We bought this place like 14 years ago or so. Yeah. So
Nice.
but, all right, you got me for another 10, and then I got to go buy shit for up there. So yeah.
So Pal's done. I don't think it really did much to the market.
How Yahoo doing? What's the market doing? Probably still like up 94.
Crypto's flat. I mean, down 0.5%. I don't think anything's really happened. Let's see Yahoo Finance and just take a look at some of the stuff here. Dow, it's it's actually come down a hair. The S&P, Dow, Nasdaq, Russell, it's all up slightly. So stocks remain in the green here after Powell's speech. Powell says Fed prepared to raise rates further to bring inflation down.
Shocking.
Yeah, not shocking there, right? Oh, I'm not even sharing that with you guys. Sorry, there we go.
Man, fucking amateurs, dude. What the hell?
I'm sitting here thinking that was on the screen. What the hell?
I was just sitting there. I actually didn't say anything on purpose. I was going to see how long you were going to do that.
I'm like, why isn't anybody jumping?
So, Zach, I need to get with you about the streaming software. I've noticed that I think I'm starting to really see that degradation of quality with the one we're currently using, or not giving the higher res. I know it outputs it, but when I upload it to YouTube, I'm noticing it's not. It's not.
Talk about StreamYard.
Yeah, it's not as high res. I know. So it's a longer.
So so quick on that note, I know a lot of people they're like, we don't care about this.
Care about that? Nah,
Real quick. So I think from what I was told, it's because StreamYard, even when you're recording, it's you have to be on Wi-Fi.
I am on Wi-Fi.
But I'm saying it reduces the quality because it takes an internet connection versus like I could do the same thing on Streamlabs over here, and I don't need to be connected to the Wi-Fi to make a video. Does that make sense?
Well, what I care about is that I'm outputting very, very high quality for our consumers.
Correct.
Like if I go look at my quality, it's not like it's not, what I'm talking about. It's not
correct. It's because like you're actually recording it on Wi-Fi versus just recording it. Yeah. On not on Wi-Fi. That's why I went to Streamlabs now.
Yeah, that's I want to have that conversation anyway
for my recording. But yeah, let's see what else. Anybody else got questions out there? What do you guys got? What do you think? What's on your mind? We've covered the Pepe drama. Oh, Foxy, did you see that?
Pepe and Shib
Actually,
2.0.
Yeah. What? Sorry, go ahead. Maybe
Shib
I didn't get all of it.
Shib 2.0. We think it's a rug.
Well, Shib, yeah.
Shib
that looked like a rug completely. But this is. Have you heard about Pepe?
I heard that the lead developer or some good docs last night. That's all I really heard.
Well, over 16 trillion tokens flowed out of the Pepe multi-sig wallet yesterday. And they basically changed, they used to require 5 of the 8 wallets to sign off on transactions. It was changed to 2. And 16 trillion tokens worth like $15 million were sent to 4 exchanges. Nobody knows why. And of course, the multi-sig holds much of the token supply. People freaked out. And, that's why it's the biggest loser right now, down 17%.
Yeah, and their developer got doxxed last night by Polly.
I didn't
Polly
see that.
Yeah. It's on
Interesting.
X.
I did
Yeah,
not see
apparently
that.
he cashed out a bunch of money after the Binance listing and bought a purple Lambo.
Really?
Yeah. There was no picture of the purple Lambo, mind you, but yeah. Anyways, he doxed him, so yeah.
Okay, hold on a minute. Wesley Parker says SHIB2 is migrating to Shibarium, not a rug. Okay,
that's fair. Okay, that could be true. That could be true.
If that is in fact the case, amen. Cool.
That could be true. So which one is it? Oh my gosh.
If you go to Dex Tools and you click off the one off of Dex Tools, it
that's true.
It goes to an account suspended one. At least it did this morning. There you go.
Interesting.
So that's the official one. So that again,
right.
I was like,
Yeah, so we don't know for sure, but I would get in their Telegram if you guys are still invested in that, or if you're interested, and maybe in their Telegram they'd have some info.
Yeah, and guys, we're not trying to spread FUD. We're just looking at it like what's going on, right? This is where we're at,
Yeah.
I find it a little bit. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I find it a little bit hard to believe that SHIB would allow another project called SHIB on Shibarium.
Yeah.
SHIB 2.0. Yeah. That's going to be interesting, actually. That's a really good point. I wonder what the process is going to be like for, getting the go-ahead versus not. Like, are they just going to allow everybody in anything? Are they going to do some kind of due diligence? I mean, I know they've kind of named, like, some people official partners, right? Like Bad Idea AI. I'm pretty sure NFAI. Some of those, some of those projects that have, like, been kind of anointed, if you will, by Shytoshi and company. But what are they going to do? Because you get the feeling there's going to be projects coming out of the woodwork, right? I mean,
right. And what's the process? What's the process of listing on Shibarium? Are they going to do any kind of a background check, or not even a background check, but like, hey, you have SHIB in your name, you're not allowed,
Yeah. That's going to be
we don't know yet.
Yeah. I think I remember that reading, like they had some type of thing, right? Where it was like, they had to kind of fill out a form, right? So like, that was somewhere. It was early on, but I don't know if that's still the same.
Yeah, that might have been just for testing. I'm not sure.
Right. I don't know if that was for the real thing or just the test net. Maybe it's something similar for the real one. I know Koi's another one we've talked about before. They're building a perpetual DEX. You got, what was the other one? SERP. SERP was up yesterday. There's just so many already, and there's going to be tons and tons of other ones.
All right, I got to bounce. I got people looking at me right and left, forward, up, down, needing shit. So
just give them your credit card. There you go.
It's always something. So, Zach, give her a shout out. Angela, always a pleasure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Give me a shout later.
Bye. Bye.
Later.
So,
Austin left us to go shopping.
I know, right?
Jealous.
I didn't even see him in the chat before. He was like, send me a link. It was like all caps. I was like, text me. I couldn't see that in the chat. But so guys, make sure you guys are subscribing to Crypto Foxy. I'm going to drop her link down here again. We've got a bunch of people already. She's creating tons of great content. She's got SHIB stuff, Solana stuff, Cardano. She's covering Coinbase, more macro news. So it's always good to have some new things to kind of sift through, and she's doing a great job. So covering Bitcoin, great thumbnails, by the way, too.
Thank you.
XRP.
Almost like I did it before.
Yeah, right? You're good at this. So give her a shout, guys. I dropped her link there in chat. Let's try to get her up to 150 subs. I think that's a good goal. I think we can do that. So if you guys are feeling generous, feeling kind on a Friday, before the weekend. Go ahead and drop her a sub over there. She's putting in the work and getting off into the YouTube life. How are you liking it so far?
It's a lot easier than it was the very first week. Like hitting that record button for your first time and then actually posting your video is like, I was terrified. But there's not enough female representation in crypto, and I think that's what really drove me. That's what's really helping me out, and I'm not quite as nervous as I was anyway.
Yeah, and I mean, you've been in the game for a while now too. Like you know what's going on. You're in it every day. I mean, and so like that's kind of part of the hard part. You're already past that. It's like I know what's going on. I'm in the news anyway. It's why not like document it and share what I'm learning. That's the way I look at it. Why not document and share what I'm learning with other people and help people along the way? And I know you've seen this. It's like people are on the go. They're in the car or whatever. They'd rather just listen to Foxy break down what's going on with Shib than go up and read the article and check it all out themselves. So I think it's awesome. I think it's great. And I think anybody and everybody could start a YouTube channel because anybody and everybody is passionate about something. Like, why not?
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah. We all have something that we love, and we have something that we like to teach other people. So, why not?
And all of a sudden, like you've got a second business, you got a little side hustle, just talking about what you love to do. And if you're lucky enough, you keep doing that thing, it becomes your main thing. And it's like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I talk about what I love to do. And I just go on YouTube, and then boom.
In my case, I'm already working full time in cryptocurrency, not necessarily on YouTube like you and Austin are, but I'm already, like you said, I'm already in the game. I'm already checking out the news every day. I'm already keeping up to date on everything. So I might as well just share everything.
Yeah, Foxy has an unbelievable story. I'll let you tell it. Just your crypto story. I think it's super awesome, and I think people can relate to it. I know I can, but. Go ahead and tell the people kind of how you got into crypto and then how we all met, like Austin, myself, and you, but tell everybody your story. I think it's awesome. I think people need to hear it.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting actually. I worked for a large tire manufacturing company, one of the biggest ones. I'm not going to name any names, but anyways, I worked in a warehouse and I had a lot to do with rubber. And if you know anything about the rubber manufacturing process, it is dirty as heck. So anyways, it's very physical work. So I ended up having a bit of a heart condition that year or whatever. So I was home and I'm not used to doing nothing. And I saw my cousin posted something about Dogecoin on Facebook. And I'm like, the heck is that? So I looked into it and I'm like, oh, cryptocurrency. That's like I've heard of Bitcoin and stuff like that before, but Bitcoin was pretty much the only one I knew. I never had time to dive into, the specifics of cryptocurrency. And I'm like, hey, I'm not working right now. I think I want to, start a new hobby. So I started looking into cryptocurrency and I found Austin Hilton's channel one day when I was looking for a YouTuber to watch about Dogecoin. And then he started talking about Shiba Inu. And then I got interested in that. Anyways, so long story short, I ended up purchasing a subscription to Austin Hilton's Discord. And so I got into his Discord. His Discord was like booming because this was like right after, it was kind of like right when the bull market was starting to die down. Remember that in 2021? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I started helping people out in the Discord because Austin couldn't keep up because he was just growing so rapidly or whatever. And so I just reached out to him. I'm like, hey, do you need a moderator for your Discord? I'm kind of bored and want something to do, and it's helping me learn, right? Because people are asking questions and then I'm having to go try and figure it out, right? So anyways, I ended up going back to work, and I remember Austin called me and he's like, I need your help. What do I got to do to get you to work for me? And I'm like, wow, okay. So he basically did a phone interview with me. And so the rest is history. He just kind of started me off small. I want you to manage my Discord. I want you to do a couple things here and there. And then it just kind of turned into a bit of a friendship and a mentorship. Like, he's been fantastic. And then introduced me to Zach, introduced me to Clear Cryptos. The rest is just basically history. It's crazy. Opened up so many new doors for me.
It's awesome. It's a great story. And, so many people in crypto have like these similar stories of just deciding to hop in and see what happens. And I'll say this too, just about everybody's journey in crypto, especially if they got in like 2020, 2021. We haven't been in it forever, but now we've been in it like long enough to kind of see the ups and the downs. And it's like, I feel like we all came in, people who come in together kind of share that similar bond. It's like we've experienced every single thing together. And I mean, I know I feel like that. Do you feel like that? I mean, looking back?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's like, well, I came in at the end of the bull market, basically. So when I did get in, I got a little bit racked or whatever, but I didn't put everything I had in either. I was a bit smart that way. But we've been in the longest bear market in history now, I believe. And we have a badge of honor now. It's like, man, we just survived this. So, it's a bit of a camaraderie there for sure.
100%. Speaking of Clear Cryptos, let's talk about that real quick too. So you guys are seeing I'm live on Clear Cryptos channel right now as well. Foxy and I are both part of Clear Cryptos, and you can see all the content creators up here that produce content for CCX. Not only is it an educational platform, and we're growing over on YouTube, 3.46 subs. Foxy, fill in what you do. And then somebody asked if you have any alpha. I mean, what's going on with CCX too. But I'll let you kind of take it over and tell people what you do over on this side of things.
Yeah, so I got brought into Clear Cryptos to help out with like managing social media and such. So we started the Discord, we have Telegram as well, and manage the Twitter account, stuff like that, Facebook. But then I started getting they needed somebody to manage basically the YouTube content. So I kind of got voluntold to do that, and which was a journey because I never had any experience whatsoever with YouTube. I think I might have streamed a video game once, but that was it. So anyways, yeah, I figured out YouTube with the help of Zach, actually. Zach jumped on a call with me one day and showed me kind of the ropes of YouTube very quickly. And I do pick up on stuff like that pretty quickly because I am pretty I'm pretty techie. So, and then I was like, whoa, well, what if I get into video editing? So then I started, editing videos and making thumbnails, and with the help of one of the other ladies that are on the Clear Cryptos team, she helped me out with the video editing side, and it's great. I love it. So we all went to Daytona last summer, watched a race. That was actually just a year ago. I saw that came up on my Facebook memories today or yesterday. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, guys, check out Clear Cryptos too. Right now, they are head down building, but they are building out an enterprise kind of solution for various companies coming into blockchain. I think they're ahead of the curve, getting ready to bridge the gaps. They've got a lot of great relationships with big brands out there. There's going to be a lot on the horizon coming from CCX. Quiet right now, but won't be quiet forever as they're head down building right now, and got out of the gate. And now, building out this educational platform, which will only help marketing down the road as we enter the next bull run. There's just going to be so many more people coming into crypto. So, yeah, it's awesome. Check out clearcryptos.com and learn more over there about what they're building and what they're doing. So, yeah, Mike says over on Twitch, we got somebody on Twitch. That's cool, man. What's up? I don't know how many people I actually get on Twitch, but I do stream over there. Whenever time I'm here. So that's cool. Mike, good to see you over on Twitch. That's cool. Awesome. Yeah, it really is. It's a great story. Norbert said as well, send the link. Awesome. I'll drop Clear Crypto's website down there. Feel free to check that out. Hop into the Telegram, follow them over on Twitter as well, and follow us and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let me drop the link here too. We got educational content on here as well. So there's the YouTube channel. What else is on your mind? I mean, what else haven't we talked about that's this is big right now? What do you got, Foxy? I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh boy, what do I got? Well,
take a minute to think about it. I mean, what in 2023, maybe something that surprised you, something that has shocked you so far, or maybe something related to what do you think projecting out into the future? What's coming? Bitcoin halving next year?
Mm-hmm. I was going to mention Bitcoin halving. This will be the first halving that I actually go through. And, there's a lot of people that actually don't know what the Bitcoin halving is. So it does create a bit of a supply shock.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be very interesting to see. Yeah, and the altcoin market, I'd love to see another bull run. Where I got in towards the end of the last bull run, I'd love to actually experience my first bull run. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's going to be interesting. But I'm set. I've been DCAing in the last 2 years now, so I'm ready.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right. So outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm assuming you like both of those.
Yeah.
Right. What are your favorite cryptos in the top 100?
In the top 100, I'd say XRP definitely.
Okay.
XRP is one of my bigger holdings. Cardano, I'm a big fan of Cardano. I love what they're doing in the decentralized side right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're adding a lot of features to the blockchain that is promoting decentralization, and yeah, I'm really interested to see where that's going to go. Another one that I love that has got a little bit of the SEC kind of attack this year is Polygon.
Mm-hmm.
I love Polygon. I love what Polygon's doing. I love the partnerships that they're creating, and yeah, like they're bringing Web 2 companies into Web 3, and I think like that's where it's at. Enterprise
100%.
companies. Yeah.
I love Polygon too. I was talking about this morning a little bit, and I want to continue on with this too. I want to get some of your other ones you like, but real quick on the Polygon note, it's like the only thing that I get frustrated with Polygon, and this could change. It's like they just don't have a strong community yet. Like they're doing all this massive stuff, but it's like, I mean, I just see it from the standpoint of like putting out Matic Polygon videos. It's like I don't see that passion. I don't see that base that I see when I put out a Cardano video or an XRP or, I mean, as you all know, a Shiba Inu video. Oh my gosh. I mean, they're crazy, right? But what do you think about that? I mean, is it maybe just because they're focused so much on that enterprise side and kind of more for the VCs and like the big brands? Of course, Starbucks partnered up with them. Do you think that can change over time? Do you think there's still time to kind of grow the brand?
I think there's still time. I think right now it's just like it's not as sexy as some of the other blockchains, and
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just you just don't have the fan base like you do, like you said. Like Shiba Inu's got such a following, and if you got the Shiba army, it's like Polygon. What do they call their army? Do they have an army? I'm not even really sure, but I love their technology. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah,
right.
I do think there's time though. I think that they're becoming well known with the partnerships they're creating more so than the community that they're building. You know what I mean? So they're kind of connecting other communities, basically communities that are Web 2. They're connecting more so than Web 3. So
it's a good point. Yeah, I think there is time to. I agree with you. I think what they're doing will speak volumes, especially when more and more people get into crypto and actually really deep dive, because that's the thing we have to remind ourselves, like we're in it every day. And like a lot of people are just kind of surface level. They've heard about Bitcoin and Ethereum, maybe XRP, you know what I mean? So more people will kind of get in and really dig in and learn. And then people will see like, oh my gosh, this Polygon altcoin, what's going on here? Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we got Shib on here. Yeah. What do you think about Shib?
Yep. Love Shib.
Gotta love them. Gotta love them. Any other ones down in here? Anything or further down the list?
H-Bar. I'm a fan of H-Bar. I don't know. Have you passed Gala yet? No, we probably haven't passed Gala yet.
No, I think his Gala.
Are they still in the top 100?
They're always kind of fluctuating. They might have fallen back out. They changed this up too. Where the heck do they have where they're ranked now? I can't stand this new look.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I don't like it. And it used to just have it right here, and now it doesn't.
And when you searched it, it used to come up too, and now I don't see it.
Right. It doesn't, I don't know. But here, we could do it the old-fashioned way. How about that?
Okay.
Okay, so I don't think, if we go to page 2, though, we should find them.
They shouldn't be too far off.
I like Zilliqa, by the way, here on page 2.
Zilliqa was another one that I really liked too, yeah. And when I got into early, it was Fetch AI. That shouldn't be too far there either, I don't think.
You called Fetch AI. Yeah, there it is right there, rank 138. You called Fetch AI pretty early. You made a nice little move on that one, right?
Definitely, yeah. I took some profits. Not gonna lie. That's what we're here
I
for,
don't
right?
blame you.
Yeah, I bought in 2021. I took some profits. I rebought again, took some more profits. I still have a good bag though, so
I like
I
it.
really like what they're doing.
There's so many good opportunities in that AI space for sure. Render, I know it's been a big one here lately.
Mhm.
This company, Audius, they were actually out there at the Toronto event. I've covered them a little
I
bit
heard that.
before. Yeah, they were back in the day. They were really hot back in the previous bull run. So they're dealing with decentralized music. Really
Mhm.
interesting. Gala has kind of a play on that too, but Audius, really interesting. Floki's way down here. I didn't know they fell that hard.
Interesting. Interesting thing about Audius, yeah, I actually have used their media streaming player. It's I
How is
guess
it?
you could say similar to Spotify, not the same. Absolutely not. It's more, there's more low key artists that you maybe not so much heard of, but really good music. And yeah, it worked really well. Yeah.
Super cool. So it's living on Solana, by the way, too. So if you're a Solana fan, so Audius, a decentralized music streaming protocol, initially built on the POA network, now live on Solana. They launched to remedy the inefficiencies of the music industry, which of course is plagued by intransparent music rights ownership. That's a whole mess. An intermediary standing between artists and their audiences, and that whole side of things is just, it's brutal. So I think this is great for the artist, especially in the new era of the internet. This could be one to watch. Audius. So WorldCoin, that's crazy. I recently was
Yeah.
covering it. That's a weird one. What's your take on WorldCoin?
I honestly don't know a whole lot about it. I saw your video. Was it yesterday that you had?
Yeah, like the disgruntled employee. Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. Let's put it that way.
For sure. Yeah, Harmony won. They used to be in the top 100. Where the hell is Gala? Are they in?
Yeah,
They might actually be.
Gala? No.
Okay.
But
They've got to be up here then. They've got to be like in the 70s or something. Let me see. There they are.
73. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, they're ranked 73. Market cap 444 million. So yeah, they're still pretty big, pretty solid. I think when you look at an ecosystem in the gaming sector, this is the ecosystem, right? I mean,
absolutely.
They've got the PC side. I think they've got 13 games, either in different phases of rolling them out. But then I think what did it for me was recently when they acquired that Ember Entertainment, that mobile gaming studio, which originally had 1 million users, and now they're going heavy into mobile gaming, which is the biggest opportunity in the space. I mean, we're talking billions and billions and billions of dollars. And I think I want your thoughts on this too, Angie. Like on the gaming side, I think it makes some of the most sense for like a use case for blockchain and crypto, like the gaming sector. It's like, and it doesn't feel like it needs to be that hard of a transition. It's just like, hey, we're going to play great games like we did before, but now you're going to have the ability to like own NFTs and actually make money while you play. And you don't have to be a streamer that has millions of viewers or whatever. Right. What are your thoughts 100%. On that? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's interesting that they're getting into mobile gaming because you look at it now and it's like, how many kids are out there with phones right now? Like
crazy.
It's ramping up. Like my niece and nephew have phones. My niece is like 10. I'm like, why does she need a cell phone? But I mean, she has one. She knew how to use one since she was 3. You know, like
it's normal now. Like, yeah.
So it's like these games, like the mobile gaming is just, it's blown up just because of, the amount of people, the amount of kids now that have them. It's insane. And I'm a huge gamer. I actually I love, like Call of Duty and, games like that. And to be actually able to own things that you purchase in game via an NFT is huge. Because I can't even count how many times I bought something in a game and it's like, I used it for a little while and I'm like, something better came out, and it's like, I could have taken that item and maybe sold it and bought something else that I wanted, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So
that's a great point. I'm not a huge gamer anymore. I used to be back in the day. I used to love gaming. I just kind of slowly got out of it. But I mean, I understand how big it is still. Like I understand the magnitude of it. I understand the potential that the entire sector has from a crypto side. And excuse me, if you look at just this, guys, think about this. Gala's all-time high is 83 cents. If Gala had that market cap, which they did before, 21 billion, that's an upside of a 42x from current price levels today. You're talking about a top 100 crypto right now, still in a bear market, that is a 42x away from its previous all-time high. Interesting to say the least. So, yeah.
And people are getting scared into selling, which it blows my mind. It's like, you're really, well, I mean, everybody can do whatever they want, right? But, you know, you see these prices go down and it's like people are selling off and it's like Gala at a cent. What are we doing? You know, like, yeah.
I've been
There's so much
DCAing
upside.
down. Yeah, I've been DCAing my way down a little bit. I think my average cost was around 6 cents. I think I'm around 4 cents now, and I'm still okay with that. I'm down, but hopefully not for long. Yeah, hopefully not for long. Speaking of gaming, WAGMI, which is one that I've worked with. I know Austin's worked with. I own 11 of their NFTs. I know you're heavy into WAGMI too, right? You got some of their NFTs in that?
I have 2 of their NFTs. Yeah. And I haven't sold. Like, I've had those since they dropped.
Yeah. What do you think about WAGMI and their potential?
I think WAGMI's doing it right. Like, again, we go back to the mobile gaming side and we talk about, you know, yeah, this is a game. It's a game first, right? It's a game first, but then it's also has a crypto component. And people can get into WAGMI without even knowing they're getting into crypto. And that's the way, I love the way that they're promoting it that way. It's like, yeah, focus on the game, focus on the aspects of how, you know, how well the game is built. And then, yeah, over here, yeah, there's a crypto component, but you don't need to necessarily know anything about crypto to play this game. So I think they're doing it right. Yeah,
I agree. It's the key. It's like you're utilizing a wallet, you don't even know it. It's like you're not even like having to say like, oh, I got to figure out this crypto thing. It's just you're doing it. That's huge. And I think gaming, the entire sector has an ability to do that. It's like, wait a minute, we're on blockchain. I'm earning Ethereum and I didn't even know it. Like, what is this, right? And it's like you're just playing a game you love. And I was actually talking to somebody. I was golfing the other day with a friend, and he's not a crypto guy, but he actually owns a little bit of Ethereum. He's playing some play to earn gaming. He's like, I actually own like 0.4 Ethereum, and I didn't even know it. He's like, I had a wallet. They set me up with one, and I'm like, yeah, man, like that's cool. He's like, you know, he's asking, you know, should I hold it? I'm like, hey, you know, not financial advice, but you know, we're in a bear market. I mean, unless you need it, you know, and you know, so it's
he probably didn't even know what he had at first. So you don't even know what you have. Just hang on to it. You know.
And it's set. He even told me like it sparked him to kind of like read up on Ethereum. It's like, okay, now that I have this, what do I have? Right. Mm-hmm. And he starts like learning a little bit about Ethereum and a little bit about crypto. And it's like, imagine all the people that can kind of push a little bit closer to crypto, at least to learn more about it. Just the gaming sector alone. I mean, how many people play games? It's got to be insane.
Oh, I bet you everybody plays some sort of a game.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Everybody.
Yeah. So, Angie, I think I'm going to probably put a bow on it. Any parting words? Let me bring up Foxy's channel here one more time too. Make sure you guys go and subscribe over there. She's putting out some great content, and covering a lot of same things that we cover here on this channel: Shiba Inu, XRP, Cardano, just giving her take, Solana, and some different things too as it relates to like regulation. Any other thoughts in terms of like your content and where you want to go with the channel?
I'm still kind of trying to figure that out. I'm trying to see like what's not necessarily what's good for views. I mean, views eventually I'm going to get there, right? But I want to see where I want to take it. And you know me, Zach. Like I'm big on education, so you can definitely see some education pieces in my channel in the future for sure.
I love it. Yeah. So. This is their channel. I'll drop it in the chat, guys. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe over there. And got you well over 100 subs. That's awesome. Let's try to get to 150. Amazing. Yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you.
No problem. It was fun. Happy Friday, everybody. And drop a like on this video if you haven't already. Subscribe as well. Check out all the links down below, especially XT Algo. If you're looking to get into trading, guys, easy trading made simple. This has just been a huge hit so far. We had 2 successful trades yesterday on Bone and Leash. I had a user actually message me that they executed a successful trade yesterday. Love hearing that. Right now, we're running an unbelievable discount. The code is down below in the description of this video. You could try it for a month, risk-free. If you don't like it, we will issue you a total refund, no questions asked. But I'm thinking if you take it serious, this thing can really start making you some nice gains while we're in this rocky market. We don't have to wait all the way till the bull market comes back. We can make some money, hopefully, in the meantime. So check it out down below. Again, big discount right now, 30-day money-back guarantee. Try it risk-free today. And, yeah, we'll see you all in the next few videos. I got a bunch of videos coming out today, too. And I'm sure Foxy does, too. So make sure you guys check out her channel again and give her a subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.
Thanks, guys.